Well, hello. Uh, it's good to be talking to you today. Today is Tuesday, August 3rd. Is that right? And in case you don't recognize me, I'm Richard Forthen, Tom Forthen's older brother. And I would like to relate to you uh, uh, one of the things that I remember the most going way back to when we were both pretty young kids. Of course, Tom he always had some kind of a job where he could make money. He, uh, he had a paper route, the Minneapolis Star Tribune, and that's where he made most of his money. Of course, he had some other things going. He had some kind of a soda pop concession at some of the sports events. So he just he decided that he always going to deal in cash. He didn't. He was uh, eventually he was old enough to have a checking account, but he preferred dealing with cash. And so at one point he decided it was time for him to buy a new trombone. And he said he wanted the top of the line, and that back then and still is uh, an Olds, OLDS. Olds is a company, I believe they're out of Paris, France, and they produce very high-end brass instruments and also reed instruments and woodwinds. And so he discovered a music store in St. Paul that was the dealer for the Olds instruments. And so when he figured he was ready, he had enough money, he would go to St. Paul and bring home his trombone. Well, I was asked to drive him up to St. Paul, and we found the music store that carried old instruments, and he told the guy that he wanted to leave there with a new trombone. And the guy says, yeah, he's got one in stock. And so Tom says, okay, how much is it? And I think the guy said it was like $220 or something like that, which back then was a lot of money. That was probably in the 1940s, and that was a lot of money for a trombone. So the guy got the instrument out, and Tom says, okay, I'd like to take that with me, so I'm ready to pay you. So I guess you can guess how Tom paid for that $200 instrument with ones, fives, tens, and 20s. You wouldn't believe the look on that dealer's face when he saw the way Tom peeled out that currency. He just couldn't hardly believe it. Anyway, that pretty much sums up uh, one of the, gives you a pretty good idea of what a thrifty guy Tom was, and that's about it for right now. Thank you very much.